Hey there, CrossFit Regeneration. It is Sunday afternoon, and I'm just in here in the gym kind of working through some things, and I wanted to take a real brief minute and walk through the workouts for this coming week. Okay, so before I do that, I just want you guys to notice, let's see if I can get this. All right, yeah. I want you guys to notice that I've started kind of putting some inspirational quotes and things like that. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're educational, sometimes they're just inspirational. So this one is from John Gilson. He's the owner and kind of main guy at Again Faster Equipment and againfaster.com. We've done a shirt with this quote on it before. I'm going to read the entire thing here. This is from his blog post Belief. It says, "I have seen athletes performing the impossible, heaving against every fiber of their being, a living war cry in the face of adversity. They overcome through sheer exertion of will, shattering the fallacy of the immovable object by becoming the unstoppable force. They choose to believe in their own capacity for greatness, and they are rewarded. Belief is a place where the irrational exuberance of childhood finds new life, where the burden of the past is shed in favor of the promise of the future. Belief is a chance to give all the hard knocks back, to free ourselves, to become anything. Stop wondering if you can, and know that achievement is as simple as trying over and over and over again." Right? I read that blog post 5 years ago, and it's still kind of hitting me sometimes today. Just want you guys to kind of think about that, understand that you are not defeated here. So there's always the possibility for achievement. Just continue to pursue it. All right, so here's what's going on this week. Tomorrow, Monday, we are doing the CrossFit Total. We're breaking our traditional kind of Monday habit in favor of giving us kind of a fresh starting place for a lot of our movements. We've been in open prep for a long time, and we got to know where we stand with a lot of these things. So the CrossFit Total, it's the 1 rep max, back squat, strict press, and deadlift all added together. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take, instead of doing like 3 attempts, we're going to have 15 minutes at each bar, and you're going to find out what your max on each of these 3 things is. Now we're going to go forward next week and the following weeks. We're going to do some other maxes as we go, just to kind of give us a fresh starting point of current reality for our fitness. So that's going to be going on tomorrow. I know some of you meatheads are really excited about that, so make sure you don't skip. And if for some reason you miss this one, you need to try and make this up at some point over the next 2 weeks or so, okay? Because going forward, we're probably going to start using some of these numbers for percentage work with our lifts, okay? So that's Monday. Don't even have to get out of breath. It's going to be kind of a different experience for a lot of you guys coming in here. Tuesday, we're going to work snatches. So we're going to take a few minutes with your coach, and they're going to talk about like snatch technique. We're going to work through some drills. It's mostly going to be PVC pipe work. And then you and your partner, we're going to go a 5-minute AMRAP, 5 snatches. So you go, I go, we're going to go 5 snatches real quick. The barbell weight should be something that you can maneuver fairly efficiently. It shouldn't require that you drop the bar every set or every rep. It should be a weight that you can, in theory, maintain your grip on, touch and go snatches for the whole thing. Okay, so 5 snatches back and forth for 5 minutes. And then we have a running workout with some other stuff involved. Okay, so that's a 15-minute to get as far as you can. So everybody should be able to complete their run. I know A's have a half-mile run instead of a full mile. But you got a buy-in of a mile, and then getting as far into this kind of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way down as far as you can go with the time remaining of kettlebell swings and hollow body rockers, really trying to maintain that midline. Wednesday, we'll take some time. We're going to work on a skill practice for ring dips, okay? And then we're going to apply that into a WOD called JT. This is a traditional kind of garage gym favorite. JT is a hero WOD. We can go over the details about kind of who JT was in class. It's going to be in WODify, but it's 21, 15, and 9 handstand push-ups, ring dips, and traditional floor push-ups. Okay, so this is a muscle fatigue, muscle failure type of workout, which means we're going to knock out some midline work afterwards, GHD stuff, some kettlebell carries, things like that. Thursday, we're going to have a blast with this one. This is outside fun day, so big emphasis here is pray that it's not terrible weather. I want to be able to play outside for the whole class. So we're not going to do this for time. It's not going to be for like max weight or anything like that. It's literally just to play with some fun toys and get strong in the process. Okay, so 6 sets of 40-foot yoke carries, 6 sets of 40-foot sled sprints, and then 6 sets of 10 tire flips. The big idea here is just to be able to get where we're moving weight efficiently and effectively. And then Friday. Friday's a fun one. I borrowed this one again from Pat Sherwood at CrossFit Lynchpin. This is going to be a 4-time workout. So 20 back squats. The barbell weight here is one that should be hard for you to do. It's unlikely that anybody can do or should be able to do all 20 back squats in one single set. Okay, so we're going to be able to use a rack on this. At least the emphasis will be on a weight that's a little bit challenging for you to do on it. So I know the C weight is the same weight that you would use for Diane. So it's like 225 and 155. 20 back squats followed by a 2-mile run. I've got an out and back mapped out for you guys. If you go on our normal run lap out towards Plantside Drive and then continue down towards Bluegrass Parkway, we're going to follow that around Bluegrass Parkway up to the point where we'll match on the sidewalk where the U-Haul kind of storage room place is. And then back will be a 2-mile run. Following that with 20 more back squats and then a ROM WOD at the end to kind of calm down and stretch out some. Finally, Saturday, we have a little bit of a blend of Grace with Cindy. So we're going to go descending reps, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2 of clean and jerks, Grace weight on the bar, and then between each round, or rather after each round, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on rounds of Cindy. Okay, so Cindy is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. That's a bar. It's a couple of movements that we want to be really getting efficient with, especially as summer's coming up. That is it as far as the programming is concerned. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. 2 things of announcements. First, we are starting something here known as the New You Challenge. It's 6 weeks long. It's all for women only, and we have 4 different class times. We're going to have almost 50 new women coming in here. This is really exciting for us as a community. I want you guys, as you're becoming aware of this, to just know that it's going to be important that we welcome them in. We want to make sure that they understand that this is an incredibly kind of tight-knit community, a place where people are supportive and healthy and happy, and actually just being here for each other. So please help us to show that to them over these next 6 weeks. We're hopeful that a lot of them will end up becoming part of our gym long term. So that's coming up starting Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays this week. And then the last thing, don't forget about the 100,000 meter row event coming up on Saturday. So that's going to be starting at noon. So we need to build our teams, get those things filled out as we go. So that is it. I think that's all the things I need to say for this week. If you have any questions about anything, please just comment below. Thanks.